Hi guys, welcome back. Let's see how you did so far. So they asked you for the measure of angle TQP. So TQP. So they want to know this angle here. Alright, so take my protractor, hit my vertex, line them up with one of these sides. So right here. And look like from here to Jill. So 115. There you go. And let's see TQR. So let's take the center point, line them up. So that looks to be 25 degrees. Now we can measure RQP. See there? Line them up. So RQP, that's 140 degrees. Oh. Well, we have this piece here, which is 25 degrees, and this is 115. So if I add these two up, it should give you 140. So that makes sense. So that's another way to do it. Yeah. So if you notice this pattern, that means you should notice something about this. So what they want you to do is figure out the pattern here. They want you to notice that this angle here and this angle here, what can you do with those two angles? Well, if you think about it, the measure of angle XAY plus the measure of angle YAG should give you what? The whole thing. So angle XAG. So the measure of angle XAG. So right here, what you're learning is you're adding here. And since we're doing angle here, so let's call this angle addition postulate. Okay? Again, you don't need to prove it. You can easily tell that these two add up to the big pieces. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to try some more of that. Use that angle addition postulate. So let's take a look at the next page here. So let's see. If A is its interior, well, the word interior right here means inside. So this right here means inside. So inside of angle M and P. So let's just draw that. So I don't know how big it is, but I'm just going to draw angle M and P. Yeah. And we know that A is inside here, so somewhere there. Let's call that A. Okay, so somewhere there. And then they say the measure of angle M and A. So M and A right here is 15. Let's label that 15 degrees. Angle, the measure of angle A and P, which is 30. And they ask you what's the measure of M and P, If you look at the picture, you can find the answer right away. But since we're showing work here, let's set it up. So the measure of angle M and A plus the measure of angle A and P should give us the big picture here. So M and P. So again, this is called angle addition postulate. Okay? And then now we're just going to substitute it in. We know that this right here is 15. And we know that A and P is 30. And that is equal to M and P. So here we just substitute. These two, combine them. So you get 45 degrees. So here we call like term. We combine the like term. And then just switch them around. So angle M and P equal 45 degrees. So that one we're doing symmetric property. We're just switching that whole equation around. Alright, so let's try again for the next problem. So, if A is interior of angle EFG, and it's given that EFH is 75, angle HFG is 10x, and angle EFG is 20x minus 5. Ooh, that's a lot. Again, let's just draw the picture out. So EFG, and H is inside somewhere. So here H. EFH is 75, EFH is 75. HFG is 10x. And so this whole thing here, so from here to here is 20x minus 5. Okay. Let me go ahead and highlight that. So this whole thing here is 20x minus 5 here. Okay. Wow. But since we're talking about angle here, we know that angle EFH plus angle HFG is equal to the whole big piece here, EFG. So we know that's angle addition postulate. And then we just substitute in. This is 75. We know that HFG 10x. And it's equal to EFG, the whole thing here, so 20x minus 5. So here we just substitute. Let's solve it. We have variable on both sides here, so I'm going to subtract 10x both sides here. Use a different color pencil if you could. So right here, that gave me 75 equal 10x minus 5. So here we did subtraction. Subtract property. So we did minus 10x for both sides here. Let's see. So we go from here to here. We have to add a 5 to both sides here. So at this point, I'm not going to write anymore, but I'll write it. Plus 5 to both sides. So you have 80 equal 10x. So here we did addition property. So we go plus 5 both. And then we have to divide. So let's see. If you divide both sides by 10, you have 8 equal x. So here we did division property. I'm skipping that little step. At this point, you should recognize it. See both. Okay. So we have 8 equal x, or x equal 8. So let's move this over here. X equal 8. So that's our answer right here. And remember, for this one, it's symmetric property because we switch it around. So we have 8 here. But they want to know angle HFG. So let's substitute that in, which is 10x. So HFG here is equal to 10. Well, we're substituting in 8. So here we do multiplication. So 80 degrees here. Okay. So go ahead and try the next example. It's a lot more easier, but these are the type of algebra you want to be able to do for geometry.